In March, a lot of interesting things happened. Whether you're interested in lost levels being found, a new event level, the space gauntlet, new upcoming and verified extreme demons, list changes, or progress on top ones, there's something interesting for everyone. This is March 2025 in Geometry Dash. Roadbose, aka Roadkiller, has returned to the game and released an official copy of the previously lost Ice Carbon Chaos. This entry to the famous Ice Carbon series came out between Zust and Diablo X. It features some brutal ship gameplay for Update 1.5, which still makes it at least an insane demon in today's game. Restoration Union got Road to fill in the gaps in their restoration from memory, resulting in the uploaded copy on the real Zust in-game. Ice Carbon Chaos wasn't the only interesting lost level that's been recovered though. The level that inspired the Ice Carbon series, and eventually Bloodbath, Ice Hell Cave, was also found. Restoration Union got their hands on a previously unexplored save file that happened to contain the entire level. It's not particularly difficult today, but the knock-on effect it had makes it an important level to preserve. It's currently uploaded on the Compendium account in-game if you'd like to give it a try. POW by Deactive and More was finished and showcased in March. Set to be verified by Technical, the WoW sequel is finally complete and carries over the spam-based gameplay that endeared people to the original. For a level that had been hosted for over 4 years, the decoration is very consistent in quality and style. It remains to be seen how hard this will end up being, but it shouldn't be too long until this is out on the servers. Hell Affinity is a new upcoming top 20 that was hosted by Nordstrom, who's also set to verify it. It's a buffed remake of ZXY Hell Infinity ZY by Ice Cave, one of their old Impossible levels. Hell Affinity gives it a new coat of paint, with a style reminiscent of Hard Machine but further modernized from that. Hell Affinity didn't strictly adhere to Hell theming and it definitely benefited from that. Wish Nordstrom luck in getting the level out as it won't be easy. Defeated Circles has been in the works for a long time and has recently been announced as a new Zoink verification. The description on the showcase says it should be top 50 or lower, but with Zoink verifying you can't get a good difficulty estimate until the level's already out. The visuals on this one aren't the most interesting to me, but the song is pretty good. Typical monochrome space glow decoration on top of the 9 circles format. It'll be interesting to see what the future holds for this level. Gruzzy previewed a new top 1 in collaboration with WizKid on Twitter that adheres to the spam-based format already seen in Check Steam, but this time featuring RNG click number requirements for some of the spams. It's no doubt been controversial, with some finding it funny and others hating that it exists and could come out. The visuals do look cool, but the gameplay drags it way down in a lot of people's eyes. It'll remain to be seen how this further develops into a full level. The Space Gauntlet contest has come to a close, and with it some really high quality levels. To picture the scope of it, I'll just list off some of the big entries. Alien Dream Emulator is one of the favorites to win, created by the NCS Gauntlet runner-up Kira9999. Serpunge, Comet Face, and Audiovisual dropped a rather atmospheric entry in Echo Delta that's already been legendary rated. Darwin and Desticy both came back with their own respective entries and haven't missed a beat in terms of creating skill. Blee and MSM12's Final Orbit is another community favorite entry that came out right before the deadline. Aperture by Chun Level 1 introduced a stunning 3D perspective effect that's put it in the running to place first. I could list these all day, but that'd take up too much time, so I encourage you to check out Vibrant's playlist of all the entries to see them for yourself. A new top 10 got verified last month with H2MY finally overcoming Every End by Mindcap and More. Every End takes a traditional approach to its difficulty, only utilizing blocks, much like the Impossible game but turned up to 11. It goes on for 7 minutes of excruciatingly difficult timings, alongside the nerves of remaining perfect for such a long duration. It's already gotten rated, and according to H2MY, he estimates it could land anywhere between number 5 and number 2 on the list. The level drummed up some controversy over its 1.0 style decoration, with some arguing it shouldn't be rated, but most people seem to disagree with that notion. Wuxi verified the former April Fool's joke Hatred sequel Death Wish. For many years, it was nothing more than a gag level until Ethereal picked up the hosting and turned it into a real thing. The decoration it got pays homage to the original Hatred, while adhering to more modern standards. Wuxi considers this his hardest demon, so it's very likely to place somewhere above Crimson Planet once rated. Controlled Chaos by Zipixbox is an amazing new solo extreme demon that came out in March. Upholding this level of quality for 3 minutes by yourself is extremely impressive, and Rob surely agreed, giving it a legendary rating. It has some of the best 2.2 feature usage I've seen, feeling like they are a cohesive part of the level, and not shoehorned in for the sake of using them. It does a perfect job of representing its song by the same name, which was made by Nighthawk22. We also got a new event level, Heave Ho by Magpipe and More. As the name entails, the song and level are themed around pirates. It's the first event level that doesn't feature an NCS song, setting the precedent for more event levels to be detached from that collaboration. Heave Ho in itself is a very well-made level with fun and engaging gameplay for an easy demon, even if it may require practice to get down. The only issue it has is the fact it lags on some devices, but the built-in LDM should be sufficient for most. Zero SR returned with a new level Boson which adheres to a more traditional design style, while having fast-paced 2.2 gameplay to pair with it. The level is supposed to sit on the border between Insane and Extreme Demon, making it very accessible to pick up and try. It's already been given an epic rating in the game, and I encourage you to give it a try if it sounds interesting at all. Vortrox finally verified Time Extreme right at the end of the month. It takes a different approach to any of the prior Super Buffing series levels, actually having a theme of time travel from the get-go. It's quite inconsistent in deco quality, but that's also in part due to the theme, and trying to execute it accurately, as you jump between versions of the game and their typical decoration styles. The chrome parts at the beginning and the end are definitely the most eye-catching in the level for sure. Zoink was able to beat it legitimately and upload the completion before there was even any botted showcases of the level as well. It's likely to get rated in the near future, and Vortrox says it should be harder than Artificial Ascent. Gloxinia by Solarion and More did not release in March, but it getting rated was something I thought was worth mentioning. It's a collab that features many OG creators from the Korean community, like Cosine aka Adux, Cyclic, Mulpan, and Leopis aka Motu to name a few. It has that traditional mashup of styles vibe, like levels from before mega collabs became more cohesive products, which gives it plenty of charm. It was verified by Rose and uploaded 6 months ago, taking a whole 30 mod sends to finally get a feature rating. It's set to place on the extended list in the near future. In March, we saw a lot of changes to the list. Firstly, we saw Kinos be moved above Zodiac, breaking the positions they've held firm at for 6 years. Then Andromeda was placed at number 5, ousting Kyoki from the top 10 and Acheron from the top 5. Apocalyptic Trilogy landed at 40, which resulted in Tartarus leaving the top 50. Gagatrandra ended up at 31 above Edge of Destiny, and Tailsdoll was added at 98. Hard Machine also got nuked again, lowering it all the way into the extended list. To say the state of the demon list got shaken up would be an understatement. Tidal Wave has been left without a victor for over a year now, but that seems to be changing soon. Tyago is closing in on a completion, having reached 88% in March, but he's not without competition. Servax is also grinding the level and has 84, leaving them neck and neck for who will beat it first. Seeing someone else finally beat the level after so long would be huge. Speaking of top ones, W Popoff has picked up Amethyst from Trick and has already gotten 71% on a buffed copy. It's seeming exceedingly likely that it will be the next top one, ousting Tidal Wave after over a year uncontested. The former top player Trusta also returned to the game, announcing that he would begin streaming it on Twitch once again, and he's also beaten a few extreme demons like Masochism by Zempa and Stalemate Redux by The Tactic. It'll be interesting to see what he does next as he keeps warming back into the game. This was a recap of March 2025 in Geometry Dash.